Assalamu alaikum, good morning. Are you listening, me students? Please reply, hurry up. Okay, very nice, Ishan. I'm waiting for other students to join me. After that, I will start my today's lecture. I want to discuss something about your final online examinations. These will be conducted on Google Classroom. And you know that we are taking your mock examinations for your practice. In the final examinations also, there are many forms for each subject. Their time duration is limited and you have only one attempt to complete them, and these forms will be opened one by one after the completion and submission of the previous one. You all know the pattern how to attempt them. Mock examinations are the practice for that, and I have uploaded a note marks list on the Google Classroom. I want to inform you about that. So go through that list, and if there is any problem, any issue, any correction is needed, so inform us, and so that we will do the corrections before the final term result. Now I'm going to start my today's lecture. It is English literature lecture again. I'm Mrs. Afshin Imran. This is lecture number 57. You all know that I'm giving you the review of Macbeth. This is review part 4. I just repeat some of the things about Macbeth, that Macbeth and Banquo were the noblemen of King Duncan, and they have done great things for King Duncan. But when they came from the battle, some witches predicted about the future of Macbeth, and Macbeth then informed his wife, Lady Macbeth. Then they decided to kill King Duncan to become the king and the queen. Macbeth was killing many people to save his position. He killed Banquo as well, but his son escaped. He tried to kill Macduff also. He wanted to kill him because he met the witches again to ask about his future then. Now, if you remember, he had met the three devils, and they have given him different instructions, different predictions about his future. Now, Macbeth, we are continuing from that. Macbeth asked the witches about Banquo's children. If you remember, the witches, when they met first with Macbeth and Banquo, they have told something about Banquo's children, that they would be the king of Scotland. And because of that, Macbeth wanted to ask about Banquo's children, that what would happen to them. Actually, he knew that witches have some knowledge about the future events, and because of that, he wanted to ask the witches about Banquo's children. He asked the witches whether any of his children would ever become kings of in Scotland or not. Actually, when the witches predicted about Banquo's children that they would become the king, so he wanted to confirm it from the witches that whether it would happen or not. And because of that, he was here to ask the witches about that. This was the problem that still worried Macbeth. Macbeth was very much worried about his children because he had killed Banquo, but his son escaped and he was still alive. And because of that, it caused this worry to Macbeth that he uh, could come back and take over the kingdom. The three old witches warned him not to ask that, but he insisted. The old witches, in the form of devils, here, they did not want to tell him about Benkyo's children. They warned him not to ask that because it was a very difficult thing and it worried him. But he insisted the witches to tell him about the future. Macbeth wanted to know whether the predictions about Benkyo's children would come true or not. Now, Macbeth, who were very much keen to ask about that predictions would come true or not about the future of Benkyo's children, that whether they would become the king of Scotland at some time or not. Actually, he wanted to ask that because he was very much worried about his kingdom, about his position. Now, the witches told him something about Benkyo's children in the form of shadows. Macbeth heard music. Suddenly, a music started, and one by one, 8 shadows passed by him. He saw that 8 shadows passed by him. 8 shadows of different people passed by him. He was watching that, and they were the shadows of kings. The last one was Benkyo. These 8 shadows were the shadows of kings, and the last one was Benkyo. He was surprised to see that Benkyo was covered in blood. It showed that he had been murdered. Benkyo was covered in blood, who turned his head and smiled at Macbeth. But at that time, Benkyo turned his head towards Macbeth and smiled at him. He was showing him that Macbeth was wrong. Benkyo was holding a mirror in his hand in which Macbeth could see still more kings. Now Macbeth showed him a mirror which was being holded by Benkyo in his hand, and Macbeth could see something inside the mirror as well. And he saw some more kings inside the mirror. These were all the children of Benkyo who would rule Scotland after Macbeth. Now, what he saw inside the mirror? He saw that the kings were coming from in the mirror, and they were the children of Benkyo who would rule the Scotland after Macbeth. So Macbeth was very much surprised to see what was seen in the inside the mirror. Macbeth was very shocked about the terrible sight. It was a very dreadful and terrible sight to Macbeth because Macbeth could see the future inside the mirror that many of the Benkyo's children became the king of Scotland. He understood that Benkyo was pointing to the kings in the mirror who were his children. He understood that why Benkyo was smiling because he was pointing towards the kings in the mirror who were his children. It means Benkyo was showing him that his children would become the king and he had to lose his position. He was confused whether it would really happen. Now Macbeth became confused whether it would really happen or not, or it was just the imaginations. But he also knew that witches would tell the truth. The witches assured him that it would happen in future. When he asked the witches it would really happen or not in the future, the witches assured him that it would really happen in future, and he would see that Benkyo's children would become the kings. Then suddenly the sound of the music faded away and they disappeared. The sound of the music faded away and the witches, or you can say the devils, disappeared. I hope you have understood till here. Now Macbeth returned from the witches. He returned back to the castle after meeting the witches. A nobleman. When he returned back, he met a nobleman. A nobleman informed him that Macduff had left his home and family suddenly. Now, Macduff, if you remember, Macduff was another faithful nobleman of King Duncan. So, the nobleman informed Macbeth that Macduff had left his home suddenly and his family as well. He also informed him that Macduff had gone to England to join Malcolm. If you remember, Malcolm was the elder son of King Duncan and he had left Scotland to save his life and he had gone to England. And the other son of King Duncan, the younger one who was Donalbain, he had gone to Ireland to save his life. Now the nobleman informed Macbeth that Macduff had gone to England. He wanted to meet Malcolm and join him because they wanted to attack Scotland to take over the kingdom back. Malcolm and Macduff tried to gather an army to defeat Macbeth. Actually, they wanted their kingdom back from Macbeth. Then Malcolm would become the king of Scotland. You know that King Duncan wanted his elder son to become the king after him. And because of that, Malcolm and Macduff tried to gather an army and to attack Macbeth and to defeat him so that they could take over their kingdom back. And then Malcolm would become the students. Are you listening me? Please reply, hurry up. Are you listening me? Are you listening me? Please reply, hurry up. Okay, very nice, Abdurrahman, Zaid. Now, please tell me whether you have understood till here or not. May I explain some more things? Okay, very nice of you. Now, you all know that Macbeth was very much afraid about his position and he wanted to kill anyone who has come in front of him. And because of that, he wanted to kill Macduff also. He had already killed Banquo. Now he wanted to kill Macduff. Macbeth became very angry when he heard about Macduff. If you know that I have already told you that the nobleman informed him that Macduff had gone to England to join Malcolm, and because of that, Macbeth became very much angry. Macbeth attacked Macduff's castle and savagely killed Macduff's wife and his children. What did Macbeth do at that time? Because he was very much angry at Macduff, so he attacked Macduff's castle and savagely killed Macduff's wife and his children. Because Macduff had already gone away to England, so he killed his wife and his children. That deed and other actions did little to help Macbeth. That dreadful deed, he had killed many people, families of many people, and other cruel actions of him. They did not help